subscribe and, like the video. Ashley St. Clair plotted for half a decade to ensnare Elon Musk. Here, Greg Price says he's got a kid with a woman already in 2020. Seems unlikely to work out. Ashley St. Clair responds, well, he actually has 7 kids and goes through women pretty fast. For those of you who don't know what's going on, Elon Musk has a 13th child. Okay. This time, he fucked a reply guy, Ashley St. Clair. It's pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy that Elon Musk, the wealthiest man on the planet, one of the most powerful figures on the planet, which is so sad to say, has now resorted to having sex with his reply guys on the platform that he purchased. Now, the only reason why we found out that Elon Musk has a child is because Ashley St. Clair came out and openly admitted it because, according to her, she had a child with Elon Musk 5 months ago, and the media was snooping around, and that she was worried about the media leaking this information, and she wanted to be the one that comes out and says it. Interesting turn of events. So since then, people have been scouring her tweets, including the that worked with Kanye West, Milo Yiannopoulos, saying Ashley St. Clair plotted for half a decade to ensnare Elon Musk, to which Elon Musk replied, which is crazy. He said, whoa, 48 minutes ago. To which Ashley St. Clair replied to Elon and said, Elon, we have been trying to communicate for the past several days and you have not responded. When are you going to reply to us instead of publicly responding to smears from an individual who just posted photos of me in underwear at 15 years old? Ashley St. Clair is the mother of Elon's child. And right now, the mother of Elon's last child is publicly duking it out with Elon Musk on Twitter, Elon Musk's website. What the f is happening? Here's a funny tweet. Not this one. There's no sin as cruel as alienating a child from a parent. Seeing so much of this everywhere. Hello, Caitlin says, girl, I have bad news for you. You know, okay. A chatter said last, ? I think you mean latest. You are right, chatter. I am wrong. I should have said Elon Musk's latest child, the mother of Elon Musk's latest, not last, most likely not last. Unfortunately, dear God, please be the last one, but definitely not last. Can you please explain who the fuck she is first? You jumped that first? No, I didn't. I did not jump that. I said what I said. I referred to Ashley St. Clair as an Elon Musk reply guy. And the reason why I didn't give any additional background to Ashley St. Clair is because that is literally what she is. Ashley St. Clair is basically one of these people that is just like a Twitter MAGA influencer. That's it. Like, it's nothing but that. That is the only thing she is. It's like that one bot account that responds to everyone on the left. What is it, like Caitlin or something? Not Caitlin. What's her name? Angelica, exactly. I was hoping that I would see her under here, but she's not here. Angelica Reed. It's like, that's it. Like, who the f is Angelica Reed? Nobody knows. She's just in the replies of every single post everywhere. But of course, the brave investigative reporters over at TrueAnon, Brace Belden specifically, who is a journalist, no matter how hard he denies this, did some digging and found out that Ashley St. Clair said there is no sin as cruel as alienating a child from a parent, seeing so much of this everywhere. The timing of that tweet was awfully suspicious. It turns out it was, well, this reporting was coming out. Grimes' mother says Elon Musk is withholding his children from her daughter. Please, Elon, I beg you. Subtweeting his ex-wife's mother while pregnant with his next baby. Con Inc. is amazing. If all 13 of the children get an equal share of the inheritance, they all end up as the 60th rich person in the world. Yeah, I don't think Elon Musk is going to give all 13 equal share, especially considering that Elon Musk already abandoned multiple children and publicly disowned one. Elon Musk battles to keep custody case in Texas where child support is capped at $2,760 per month for 3 kids, despite being the richest man in the world. This is probably one of the scummiest things you can do as the wealthiest person on the planet, by the way. Like, at least give more money to your children, you jackass. That is crazy. Truly a petty, monstrous man, if this is true, to be fair. Or rather, they're trying to, he's trying to be economical about this, okay? He's trying to be frugal about this, knowing that his mission is to populate planet Earth with many more spawn. Hell spawn. Elon Musk child with MAGA Ashley St. Clair is absolutely roiled right-wing Twitter. It pits MAGA types praising St. Clair for securing wealth and good genes against trad types concerned that having a kid with a billionaire with limited involvement is far from the conservative ideal. Yeah. As is the case with all of right-wing reactionaries, they will fall in line, okay? Another tweet that has hit the timeline while we were talking. Oh my God, this just in. Ashley St. Clair. It's interesting that Elon is responsible to this clearly ingest screenshot that was discussed with his team months ago in a documented call. Now he decides to respond to it publicly from an account that posted underage photos of me, as if he wasn't asking me to have more children last week. I would like to take this offline for our child's sake and have been attempting to so for weeks. FYI, the security team on Elon's own platform locked the account he is now responding to for a week for posting a non-consensual underwear photo of me as a child. From head of safety, thanks for the call, Chris. We're bouncing the post for non-consensual nudity. Given that it's paired with a threat to expose as well, we're increasing the timeout period to 1 week. Wait, so even if the baby mama of the owner of the website's child photography is released by a right-wing neo-Nazi freak, like bathing suit photos as a child is released by a right-wing neo-Nazi, he only gives them 1 week off? Wait, what does this mean? If there's no threat to expose, there is no 1 week? It's less than 1 week? This will also help get us to the right of this news cycle on Ashley. Get is also using the media matching tool to surface additional instances. Milo can't tweet for a week. That's what's guaranteed. Holy shit, Elon is exactly like Epstein. Their reply guys, then publicly having beef with them while he's still behind the scenes. Oh my God. Well, as far as I know, I don't think Epstein ever offered a horse to silence someone that he had inappropriately propositioned. It is crazy that this person has 13 children at this point. 13. Many of which at this stage are old enough to understand how much of a asshole their deadbeat dad is. Here's another statement regarding St. Clair Ashley. Ashley and Elon have been privately working towards the creation of an agreement about raising their child for some time. It is disappointing that a tabloid reporter who repeatedly ambushed Ashley and her family made it impossible to complete that process confidentially. We are waiting for Elon to publicly acknowledge his parental role with Ashley and to end unwarranted speculation. And Ashley trusts that Elon intends to finish their agreement quickly in the best interest of the well-being and the security of the child they share. I just don't understand why Elon, like, if you're not going to take care of these little kids, like, why the f are you having them? Like, what do you mean? We need to do a confidential private agreement for, like, taking care of these children? How is this a conservative value? What a stupid question I just asked. It's, of course, a rhetorical one. There is no conservatism here. There is no family. This is exactly conservative family values in display, okay? Reading between the lines, the Elon/Ashley St. Clair baby situation seems to be getting contentious between the two alleged parents. Foreshadowing. Stopping birth control and Adderall was one of the best things I ever did for my mental health. So many Americans are pharmaceutical cocktails and then wondering why they feel out of their minds. For sure. Riz King Elon. Absolutely Rizless. And end scene. Wagner chief says his forces will pull back. The pull-out method. Speaking personally, I obviously prefer the pull-in method. Doc Maga! Doc Maga! I love to have sex with you. Please. USA! USA! Pure! And it worked? Yeah, no shit, dog. He's the richest person on the planet. What do you mean? This person is clout hungry and hungry for money. You think this person is like, wow, I was really taken in by Elon Musk's personal charm? No, dude. This is the thing that I always explain to people, and people constantly forget, okay? The entire point of not being a douchebag is not the way that, anti-feminists present it, where they create this false reality where, feminist men are just like saying that all women are unconditionally beautiful angels who can never lie or do whatever. That's not the point, okay? You can make individual assertions, okay? This doesn't mean that, like, women are infallible, okay? Women's rights and women's wrongs. Yes, there are definitely some women and men, okay? Everybody does this, that will be interested in clout and money. Understandable proposition. Understandable conundrum, okay? This does not mean that all women are doing this. That's the difference. That's why I always say, like, there's a lot of bag chasers that go on these like silly podcasts and shit like that, and then these dumbass misogynistic losers will just present to their audience, this is how all women are, and it's like, no, dude, no, it's not. You're a asshole. Yeah, this woman is known for her expose on migrants in an airport, by the way. Yeah, remember when she lost her mind that there were brown people at an airport, you know, non-citizens at an airport, famously where only American citizens are supposed to be at an airport. I'm becoming a Mackenzie Scott reply guy. Good luck. Jojo from Jurors. Well, this one aged like milk, didn't it? Kamala can't help herself from bending over for a man to get ahead. Still, Grimes didn't deserve to get abused by Elon if she was bag chasing. Okay, I wouldn't even say that about Grimes. I'll say that about Ashley St. Clair. But Grimes is weird enough to actually think that like Elon Musk's autism is some kind of brilliance. Like, I don't think Grimes was clout chasing. I think it was more so that she was probably pursued by Elon Musk, and also she's, you know, not exactly all there to recognize that Elon Musk is a narcissistic, monstrous asshole. You're only saying that because she's a friend of the show? Yeah, Grimes is a famous artist. Like, what are you... you guys are ridiculous. The dynamic is entirely different with a Twitter reply guy versus Grimes, dude. Ironically enough, Grimes demonstrates time and time again that although she's not all there, she's definitely being honest. Whenever she tweets, you're like, okay, I know you're not grifting. This is just who you are, which I think is worse. After spending, after getting better custody arrangement deals, I think, in an effort to get better custody arrangement deals and defending Elon Musk's Diablo account or whatever, she then turned around and was shocked when Elon Musk was actually parading their child inside of the White House, which she did not like for understandable reasons. If you zoom into the shut up Liv, my wife left me, and she's actually the one taking the pic of Elon and Kanye. Yeah, I saw that. That's the PR. He knew this tweet was coming. This stream supports Comrade Grimes. Yeah, okay. I'll support Comrade Grimes one day. So Elon now has a Jewish child. Worst ever. Oh my God. Oh God, I hate this platform so much. It's so bad. It's so bad. Everything is so stupid. It's just like, I don't know if it's, the thing is, I don't know if it's a better structure to have like God ordained, heaven sent, in air quotes, monarchs and like feudal lords and serfs, and then have them do all this weird freaky shit and do all, and not actually demonstrate how stupid they are all the goddamn time in public. Like, if that was relegated to like closed door dealings, would that be better? I don't know, because this type of shit is so annoying. It's so annoying to see all the goddamn time. But normally, rational thinkers would say, no, it's good. This will cause Americans and many people who have that peasant mindset to recognize that these guys that are feudal lords that oversee our lives are actually dumbasses just like they are. Except it has the reverse effect, okay? Instead of people recognizing that meritocracy is simply a myth and that Elon Musk is not this like brilliant person, they just end up going, no, meritocracy is real and he's still a brilliant person. He's just like me. Not realizing that just like me means, yeah, just like you, a idiot, okay? People are so, like, I think this kind of shit unironically makes people dumber. The servants heard everything and it would make its way across the land anyways. Lamau, this is just quicker but no less insane. Anti-Deutsch bars in Berlin love Israel but not Jews, reported by Left Journal. Supposed anti-capitalist and progressive bars act anti-Semitically towards Jews but love Israel. Yes, anti-Deutsche is insane. They literally did hate crimes that are ironically also considered anti-Semitic hate crimes in the beginning to defend Israel after October 7th. Where they dumped pig lard in an Arab cafe. They broke the windows and then dumped pig lard in a cafe that was operated by Arabs. I don't want to talk about Germans, man. I just makes me sad. Yeah, it's not kosher either. It's technically also anti-Semitic. Like, if the cafe that they were resisting against was also simultaneously like both Jewish and also Muslim operated, they could have done the double Monty, the unforeseeable, the unthinkable, the dual hate crime that is both anti-Semitic and also Islamophobic at the same time. Germany was better when it was a bunch of small tribes. I agree, dude. Those small tribes got their shit together and were able to actively stamp out the Romans, okay? They were actively able to defend their lands from the mightiest military in history at the time. We need to balkanize Germany. We need to bring them back. We need to return to the true Germanic tradition, which is a balkanized tribal state led by pagan barbarians. Hey Hasan, our team has helped launch a number of Twitch crypto tokens with 2 million profits. You interested? I would rather kill myself, you dumb Yes, we must balkanize Germany and then make the Balkans one again under the glorious leadership of Tito. Yugoslavia now, Yugoslavia forever. Anyway, bro said, dude, please get in. Long on retardio. Stop lamenting about Germans. Go and do something against your fascist government. Oh, man.
I kind of thought 10 years ago, we're kind of done with the conversation about anti-Semitism.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord. This is Elon's latest baby mama. I can't believe that you could just be the dumbest person on the planet and just, you know, as long as you do the right things. Sick ableism. What? W phase, sick ableism, W ableism. Dog, retardio is the literal name of a coin. What are you talking about? W phase. Dog, if you don't know about retardio, don't even come in here, okay? Don't even come in here and talk to me about dog 1 or dog 2 or even dog 3, okay? All my apes are still intact. You understand? Also, a German saying, go worry about your own fascist government. Stop talking about Germany is so funny because the very same problems that we are experiencing here in the United States of America, Germany is also experiencing. So like we are united in this struggle, ironically enough. And sometimes it's the very same villains that are responsible for the very same issues. Elon Musk being the unifying figure here. I'm confused as to why so many conservatives are cheering on a single mother who gave birth to a child out of wedlock. What exactly are we conserving if degeneracy is not widely embraced? If we're truly fighting for the restoration of traditionalism and real Christian values, I'm sorry, but this is not the way. Here's the other side of the story. A few things are true. All babies are worth celebrating. Journos who go after children are the scum of the earth and should probably face jail time. Intentionally creating motherless or fatherless children is tragic or cruel. But Joe Manarino, on the other hand, the neoconservative movement that is carrying on the torch of being a asshole, but openly instead of, you know, the old school way of doing conservatism, which is exactly what Elon is doing, but just like hide it. Joey Manarino says, Ashley St. Clair won at life. Sad to see people hate. Also, I thought we encouraged people having babies. We can't even say he isn't going to f you, little bro, because he actually might. It's sad, but also very true. You are correct in this assessment. In the past, we could say, well, you know, how about you stop glazing, little bro? He's not going to fuck you. Turns out he does fuck his reply guys. So I don't know. Turns out when I first covered the story of the Elon Musk dick riders that were saying like, oh my God, this air stewardess both got a chance to suck Elon's pee-pee and also get a horse from him, I would have done it for free. I made fun of those guys. I was like, wow, how can you ride a dick so hard? How can you be this much of a subhuman? Okay, how can you be this servile, right? That's what I was thinking. Turns out those guys were just thinking ahead. They were trying to actually suck the cum directly out of Elon's penis, which apparently is a thing you can do. So congratulations to Ian Miles Chong. You were right. I was wrong. You do still have the opportunity, if Elon Musk ever makes it out to Malaysia, to become impregnated by him. Yeah. Don't give him credit. Nope. Credit where credit is due. One day, Ian Miles Wrong can also be getting cream pies from Elon.
And now it seems on the left, we've just seen it, you know.
This is the Elon Musk's latest baby mama, by the way.
Absolutely come back in full force. But I'm starting to see it on the right as well, where I'm going, I didn't expect it from your guys.
I've
either.
always said anti-Semitism is a bipartisan position.
Yes, and especially what's characterizing it now. First of all, we just can't catch a break, can we? But what's characterizing it now is really Marxism, and it's hard not to laugh at the institutions like Columbia being taken over by these people. And you have the Jewish professors. I think it was David Shea or one of them who, he had his card turned off at Columbia.
Shy David, my king, my shy. Oh no, my shy.
And if you go back and you see his tweets and his posts from during the height of the BLM riots, he's saying,
what is this? This post gives me hope. The beard song guy is like a super ugly Nazi, isn't he? This post gives me hope. You can be the ugliest chud on the planet, but as long as you have a Twitter clout, you can bag a girlfriend. Ian says, I was trying to think of a funny caption to post, but I have nothing really to say apart from Dubai is pretty awesome. I am not the girlfriend. He's my ex-husband's friend. I love that Ian Miles Wrong tried to make it seem like he had a girl. And then it ended up creating this chaotic situation for him where she had to come out and publicly be like, I am not someone who is in any way, shape, or form romantically involved with this douchebag. I would never, I repeat, ever be around him in a non-platonic manner. Anyway, great stuff happening. Great stuff happening here. Great stuff happening everywhere. I sense the most powerful NDA known in the universe being drafted. A heaving Elon Musk rolling off your body after giving you a heckin' epic doggo cream pie. Oh my Lord. I'm hearing words I never want to hear again. I'm sorry. You have to hear it and you have to think it. Okay? This has to be in your mind. I'm not sorry, actually. It happened. It happened in the real world. And you should know that it happened, okay? And maybe sometimes even think about how it happened. Sorry. Call me a monster all day, every day. This is the new normal. This is the new normal. This is the new reality. These are our rulers. These are the people that have profound power over your lives. Okay, it's true. So yeah, while you squabble about someone being, I don't know, 10% more leftist than you or 10% less leftist than you, and how that is the most profound disagreement that you could never actually come to terms with, those are the guys who are running the show. Just remember that and think about that all the time. I do. I can't get it out of my mind. So neither should you. Joe Rogan is now the Hillary Clinton of comedy. Joe Rogan or Bill Burr, be informed. Compare them on the issues that matter. Billionaires. People are worried that Elon is going to steal everyone's money. He has 400 billion. Elon's not going to steal your money. That's not what he's doing. He's a super genius that has been fucked with. When you've been fucked with by these nitwits that behind the three-letter agencies, and you're dealing with one of the smartest people alive, helping Donald Trump get into office and find out what corruption is really going on, you fucked up. You fucked up and you picked the wrong psychopath on the spectrum. He's going to hunt you down and find out what's going on and what's good for everybody. That's how you should be looking at this. Like, wow, we have a brilliant mind examining these really corrupt and goofy systems and bringing a bunch of psychopath wizards. On the issue of billionaires, they need to be put down, like rabid dogs. All right. Billionaires are good for no one but themselves. Okay, that's it. Playlist from Macy's. If you missed it, oh, I did miss it. I want to see what Bill Burr had to say. There was a quote that everybody wanted me to watch from Bill Burr. What the fuck? That was an incredible impression. You've been practicing that? No, I've just been a Bill Burr fan for years. And I used to listen to his podcast all the time.
In that same event, Trump advisor Elon Musk raised eyebrows for a gesture some are comparing to a salute. Salute? Salute?
Salute.
A salute.
Like, America, love it or leave it, and all of this type of shit. And it's like, all those guys who died on D-Day, they were fighting Hitler. Like, I've lived so long. Like, everything just sort of changes after a while. It's like, wait a minute, are people trying to say he was a good guy now? The level of ignorance out there. And what is that Twitter guy? He literally sieged Heil. He didn't just Heil. You can accidentally Heil. Hey! Oh, so, I didn't mean like that. But when you add the sieg, you meant it. Good Lord. It is just so funny to me how when I was growing up, all of these women that hated men. They were always focusing on the athletes, and they never paid attention to the nerds. And now look at it. You know, you were paid attention to the wrong people. You know, I don't know what their deal was. They were upset because you were a good-looking guy and you could score a touchdown. These nerds just silently resenting beautiful women, resenting, you know, the good-looking guy, the Burt Reynolds guy out there with the T-tops crushing it, silently resenting. And now we are in the true revenge of the nerds era. And look at that guy with his Turkish hair plugs and his laminated face, and now he's out here Sieg Heiling. I mean, that guy is off his rocker. I can't believe he's still in, like, whatever position he just got. Like, how the do you keep that guy in that position? It's like, wait a minute, this guy is he rooting for the other side? He's on the Axis side? All of these movies along the...
Yeah, the problem is, I think a lot of Americans are on the Axis side. Like, there are more Americans that actively would have been a part of the German Bund movement than I previously thought.
Fucking way, the greatest generation, D-Day, all of those lives that were sacrificed so that people could live free. And this fucking nerd, because he couldn't get any in high school, is now identifying with Hitler. Oh my God. This is where liberalism is bad, because and why extreme conservatism works over liberalism is because liberals at heart are non-confrontational. And this is like some shit that needs to be stomped out immediately, that people are going to like try to lead us back in that direction. I mean, what are we doing? This is the United States. We're united, not divided. And like, are we really going to this up because Elon Musk couldn't get any in high school? Like we're really going to this whole thing up? Guy, I mean, I don't know. It just boggles my mind. I don't know. Well, we'll see how that plays out. We'll see how that plays. Why would he be in? Like, what does he feel he's not getting as a white man? I mean, it's like you're a billion. You get more money than anybody. You're still upset. Like, how do you have the bandwidth with the amount of fire rockets off and all of this stuff? You still have the bandwidth to be like not liking people because they don't look like you? Is that what it is? I mean, to be honest with you, nobody looks like Elon Musk. That's what scared me about that guy. You know what I mean? Like, Hitler couldn't live up to his version of what the perfect human was. What do you like, blonde, blue-eyed, and all of those Scandinavian people? And like, he was this ugly little troll. That was one ugly son of a bitch, I will tell you that. You know, scowling. He definitely came with the grunge vibe before grunge music. Hitler definitely had Seattle energy. He was not a Sunset Strip guy. T-tops, doing some blow, driving down the street with some big-titted blonde. That was not his vibe. He was... Hitler's chicks had hairy legs. I'm going to say that's what it was. That's what he could get. He was a private. He was a private in the service. He was a private in the army. And I don't know. And we all paid the price. So now here comes another one. Here comes another one. You know what? The greatest country and the freest country in the world needs fascism.
Springfield will have its first annual Do What You Feel festival this Saturday, whenever you feel like showing up. It'll be a welcome change from our annual Do It, started by German settlers in 1946.
Unreal. Unfucking real. I hate that expression, come to Jesus moment. The fuck does that mean? All right? I'm running from that guy. All right? Not him personally. All right? I got no problem with that surfing looking guy. You know, he looks like he, goes out on a board out there in Malibu.
Oh my God, it's Jesus!
The surfer looking guy. He loves his own jokes, dude. This is also probably the only way he can do a one person pod because he's just constantly cracking his ass up himself.
You know,
up.
carves up the waves or whatever. I got no beef with him, but it's who he works for. I stay away from those guys. You know, I cut out
Says you. Come on, dude. At least I talked to like 30,000 people in here. There is a little bit of back and forth. Although I do myself up. Yes, it is true. And I do talk to myself for 8 hours a day. But at least there's some feedback in the chat that I'm responding to. Bro, you laughed at jokes you've made before. Bottom of the barrel stuff. Not going to lie. God damn. Motherfucker. You've given me money. $5 for 52 months in a row, okay? 52 months in a row, and you're over here shitting. What does that say about you? Huh? What does that say about you? That you fund this silly man, okay, who laughs at his own bottom of the barrel jokes. It seems like you're laughing too. I'm laughing. You're laughing. We're laughing together. We crowed. Okay, I cried. She cried. We crowed. You're laughing too. You're like, damn, that Hasan did it again. You can also subscribe for $6 or for free with a Twitch Prime. Put me down, gringo. No, I picked your little ass up like this. Okay, I picked you like a baby and put you on the town square. Anyway,
like the middle. You know, religion. You know what? It's like trying to give money to a charity. It's like trying to get the money to the actual people that use it once it goes through the infrastructure is impossible. And that's what I find with, like, if you're going to try to have a relationship with the higher power.
For the 5
I don't
gifted,
get how
Luke
you
and
do that
Master.
through
Thank you for the
organized
5
religion, you know? Just inherently, it doesn't make any sense. I feel like your sense of a higher power and that there's something bigger than you is your own personal thing, and that somebody privatized it and turned it into a business and then starts throwing down rules and scaring the shit out of you and telling you if you do this, you do that, all of this shit. They don't know. They have no idea what they're talking about. And now it's a business and they're making all this money. You make money, you got boats. You got boats, you got money, you got whores. You got whores, you know, you're out there, you know, having a good time. You don't want it to end. So then, I don't know, it all goes away. So I feel like that's my own business. And if all these different groups can make up their own bullshit or what the they think's going to happen after you die, why can't I? How come I can't have my own bullshit? And I like my bullshit because it doesn't involve anybody else. I'm not putting it on anybody. There's no collection basket. There's no getting in bed with the Nazis and, oh, did we have some of your money? Sorry about that. There's none of that. None of that. There's no virgin. There's none of that. None of that.
Don't ask how come. Why come the pastor have to have him a nice house? Pastor got to have a nice car. Don't ask. I said, don't ask. I said, don't ask. No questions.
None of that shit. I don't even know what it is. It's just it's your own fucking thing. You're on your own. Maybe that's what some people, I think they just like the group dynamic. You know, just to be part of something. I mean, a lot of people don't know this, but the Nazi party started with a bake sale, and people just wanted.
This is what I imagine when Hasan pulls up a chatter's comment. It is true. That is literally what it is. Oh my God. I wish I could just like pick you up by your head like that and have your arms flail around and be like, yeah, stop. Stop it. But that's literally it. I'm over here like, get over here. Get over here right now. Just pick you up. Come here, chatter. Anyway.
Wanting to be part of a community. Who is Elon Musk dating?
You are the political Bill Burr, an absolute bully, but a well-liked one. No, I'm not like Bill Burr. Bill Burr has, due to the nature of his career, he has developed like tremendous good faith from a lot of groups that unironically will listen to him and go, he's so based and he's so smart and so funny, while simultaneously turn around and yell at me about how much of a hypocritical socialist I am. But that's part of the reason why I love Bill Burr is because like he has a way of speaking the language. I'll never be able to do that. Our background is different. Our aesthetics are different. You know what I mean? Bill Burr is the guy who appeals to your coworkers. Like your coworkers will listen to your coworkers will listen to Bill Burr and go, "Oh, this is a funny guy. I can see where he's coming from."
Can you imagine his chick when he just sees him go out there and then just watches him start Sieg Heiling? Like, oh my God, what is he doing? He's going to burn this whole thing down. I think he just lost his job. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Nothing happened. I cannot believe nothing happened. Nothing happened. How do you explain that away?
Musk posted on X, frankly, they need better dirty tricks. The everyone is Hitler attack is so tired.
How close are you to getting him on the show? Further than ever before.
I saw some guy who was saying gesture truthism and trying to like make it seem like people were saying that he wasn't Sieg Heiling. He goes, okay, what was he doing? What was he saying? And then my rockets are going to get launched and they go that way. Maybe it was taken out of context. You know who would do the Sieg part of the Heil, but not the whole Sieg Heil, was that Celine Dion. It was like she was a that was stuttering. You know what I mean? She couldn't quite get through it. She would Sieg. She'd like punch herself in the cleavage. Hey, Elon Musk, if you don't mind, we'd like to enjoy our life. I don't think we need to.
Has he ever said where he gets his news from? I hate to admit this, but I think he's a big Jimmy Dore head. He doesn't completely align with him, though, clearly. But I think that he might be like an actual Jimmy Dore guy.
Reboot Adolf Hitler, you lunatic. I'm sorry pretty girls don't like you until you have $1 billion.
I hope not anymore.
Dude, when he was Sieg Heiling, that looked like one of those crazy Nick Cage movies.
No, he's not. He's just friends with him because Jimmy was a comic before. I thought he would watch a bunch of Jimmy Dore stuff initially.
Like, you ever see that clip when Nick Cage went out and he was like throwing karate kicks?
In my headcanon, he listens, he watches me. In my headcanon, Bill Burr watches the stream with the lovely Nia. They sit down in their jammies. He goes, "How are ya?" And they just watch me on YouTube. They put the YouTube on. That's what, it's just, let me dream, okay? Can I dream? Is that okay? Why is everybody poo-pooing on my dreams? This is my dream.
He was like promoting a movie and he just went out and I don't know what. He was probably towards the end. Some people don't know. You do those press junkets, you're going to get asked the same 30 questions like 30 million times. And after a while, you kind of lose your mind. And that's what I love about that clip. I feel like Nick was at the end of his wits there. And he was just, yeah, out there fucking throwing kicks.
I've never seen this clip before. Dude, Bill Burr brings up only the most relevant stuff.
Yeah, I feel like maybe Elon, he has all this money and power and he thought it was going to fill that void and it didn't.